Hey, what's up, y'all? Welcome to Transcending the Culture. I am one half of the dynamic duo that we are. I am James. I got my girl, the queen, Cat Queen here, comedian, Cat Queen. Um,
Ooh, say that, say that.
listen, man, you done picked up so many jobs. I'm gonna start calling you Jamaican because, like
Hustle
Jamaican,
man, hustle man.
man. That's what's up. Speaking of which, oh look, I was gonna say, didn't we just have Hustle Man on? No, that wasn't Hustle Man.
No,
That
that
was
was
brother.
bruh. That was
Brother
bruh
Eric
man.
Slow. So, what's up, y'all? We appreciate y'all checking in with us tonight. We know that it is a special episode. We usually are not on Tuesdays, but clearly that's changing because a lot of our days and a lot of our conversations that we are having are not on Wednesdays. They are like on Tuesdays and Thursdays and during the daytime and all kind of good stuff.
Mhm.
So, listen, things are really, really moving up. Today is extra special because we got some extended family in here. You know, everybody that we bring onto the platform, we then consider them to be extended family. And man, when I tell you, this brother that we have on the show today has been like truly, truly amazing to us. Our first conference, look, I was gonna say confrontation. Our first connection was really us being at his show, and
Yes.
I was just floored. I know Kat was floored.
Blown away.
Like Kat was like ballroom dancing and stuff in the middle of the arena and there and just all kind of stuff. Like she put some reels up today. I don't know if y'all was paying attention to it, but Kat was jamming. I'm like, okay, she's showing the stage and she's showing him performing, and then all of a sudden it flipped back to Kat, and I'm like, okay, who this about? Like what?
I was jamming. Listen, I was feeling it. I was feeling the music. I was in the moment, and I had him, and I was there, and he was in frame, and it was just
Absolutely,
match made in R&B heaven.
absolutely,
I was in love.
absolutely.
Okay.
And then it was cool because we connected with Jay Sean Champion, who obviously is from here in Cleveland. We have
We
since had
just we just had.
yeah, we have since had him on the podcast. We have a full issue in the magazine. He's got a cover feature in the magazine, which we haven't put out yet, but that's probably going to be coming out within the next week. I just need to send it over to him and get that piece approved. Whole lot of stuff going on, so it's really really cool. Just the connections and all of the stuff that really has come out of it. But now we are here again. We're connecting with Mr. Eric Roberson. If y'all haven't figured out who I was talking about, we're connecting with him again because he's got this new single out, Trust and Love. The whole album is banging, but this song, of course, it features Jay Sean Champion. So I think that's like even a bigger plus to it. I was just saying before we went live that I think that they should do a full project together. And it's probably just me. He seemed to be on board, but I don't know. So we might talk a little bit more about that. But I
From
think
what I
that,
saw about that new video, the new video,
yeah,
I might be. I think I'm thinking the same thing. So
right. So we're gonna move it real fast because he's been on a press run today, and we don't got but so much time. I think we probably got about, I don't know, 12 or 13 minutes left. And Lord knows, I already know Raphael knows that I usually try to squeeze an extra 5 minutes out of the artist or whatever. So I'm trying, man. I'm trying, but we're gonna bring him on up. So everybody, welcome Mr. Eric Roberson to the platform. Sir.
Hey, JJ and KK.
what?
You the first person that said that. Okay, that's
There we
cool.
go. There we
That
go.
said that. That's funny. I like that. I like that one. I like that one.
Listen, man,
Okay.
I appreciate you. We are like in full motion. Like so much has come together and really come to light since we connected with you at the show. But it's been, obviously a pleasure doing this. I know this opportunity came up, and I just said wherever I'm at, I'm gonna pull it off. So I'm actually at the gym. So like, mind you, I came in, I had hit the treadmill already. I'd have been in the sauna already, and then I had cleaned up a little bit so that I could get on camera, and I'm gonna get back
Love
to
it.
it when we finish this conversation. But I
I love
appreciate
it.
you for taking the time, man, just for talking with us today. Obviously
Now
since we just connected a few weeks ago.
yeah, you got me motivated. I need to find me get in the gym too. Shoot.
Man, listen, I don't know if it's the midlife crisis thing because I'm 48 and like my kid in college, and I don't feel like I really got nothing to worry about. But I'm trying to be 18 again, so
I
I'm
understand.
trying to get this weight off, and I'm doing photo shoots and all kind of stuff, man. It's too much, but.
All right. I love it. I love it.
It's cool. So I'm gonna let Kat go ahead and kick things off. I know we only got so much time, but just to say thank you again, though.
Oh, thank you, brother.
Okay, so The first thing I wanted to ask you, because I didn't really get to ask you the first time, is you have your name, artist name that you go by Arrow.
Yes.
And it's kind of obviously how it got together. But could you explain that to us? And is there any hidden that you kind of put that into your label as well? So kind of just give me a little background of that and how that came about.
It's just a nickname. Funny enough, throughout the industry, and songwriters, we travel a lot. So a nickname is, depends on where I'm at, right? So in Philadelphia, like at the whole Jazzy Jeff camp, is ER. Like it's some every time I walk in a room, or Irk in DC, but I don't have a middle name. It's interesting. I just got Eric Roberson, nothing, so it was just always this combination. And really, at the time when I was really trying to think of like, man, I want to be an artist, there was so many Erics out, and there's even more Erics out now. So it was like, all right, I really was considering it. I often wonder, like, man, should I just went by and just really stuck with it? Because what it was before, when I was just a songwriter and I wasn't an artist, if I was featured on something, I would just go by Arrow. So it was crazy that later on, like, we're like, wait, that's the same guy, and I started putting my own projects out. But yeah, it was just a nickname, just a void of just wishing I had a middle name and didn't have one. Thanks, Mom and Dad. But that's all.
Okay, that's very, very interesting. It's always so interesting to meet people that don't have middle names. It's like,
Yeah.
what, like usually in my family, people have two middle names, so they be doing a little too much. So,
Yeah.
so
And my sister has a beautiful middle name. It's Alicia Simone. They hooked my sister up and just they were tired when they got to me. They were
that's why you didn't get one, because they gave her two.
I gave you Eric. I was like, oh man, so it's all good.
They said black girl's middle name is either Simone or Renee. 9 times out of 10.
My wife's middle name is Renee, so you're absolutely right. You absolutely right.
I got you on that one. So like we just had Jay Sean Champion on the show.
Yeah.
And I saw that you guys have been doing a little fun music video together. Can you talk about that? You guys definitely go check that out. Y'all were having so much fun. Y'all was so goofy. So can you talk about that and how was shooting that?
But being around Jay Sean, we are goofy, first of all, right? So I really wish a camera and we need to show that, like, the shots that when we weren't shooting a video might be the funniest stuff. Like, we just have a good time. That's my brother. I've known him for ages and just so proud of him and really just down to support him any way possible. But we shot 5 music videos in 2 days that week. Trust and Love was the second video that we shot the second day. The first video we shot the second day. And I think it was a little bit of just enjoying ourselves, but also exhaustion. When you're exhausted, you're extra silly. But just finding some energy, finding the concept. And man, listen, at the end of the day, man, we some big guys. We can move. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm trying, like, don't get all these little skinny dudes over here doing the wine. And so you gotta trust us, man. You know what I mean? JJ, don't get on the treadmill too long. Show them what you can do. You know what I'm saying? And so that's good. But we had a really, really good time. And the main thing is just stop laughing so we could, actually get some work done. You know what I mean? But, yeah, it's a great song. Yeah. Sean killed it as always, and just honored, man. And we had a good time making the video.
It looked like it. I could definitely tell it from the viewer's point of view. And I love my fluff daddies, So I seen him with his little towel on and, he was dabbing. I said, ooh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he should come out with his own line of towels. If that's going to be his swag, he should come out with a whole line of towels.
Listen, he should do a line of towels that are scented. Now I'm giving him an advice because, listen, he smelled so good when we saw him. I smelled him before I saw him. I smelled him. I said, "Ooh, it's a sexy." I said, "It's a sexy man seated somewhere behind me."
And she really did too.
Said, excuse me. And then he was on stage. I said, "Oh, I'm about to throw my bra on stage. It's too much going on right now."
I love it.
Y'all the sexy and the charisma.
In all transparency, I don't hold a scent well. I think first of all, I'm blessed that I don't get musty real easy, like just keeping it a buck. But also, I I've been trying like to really step my scent game up because you got guys like Jay Sean really be smelling well, and I'm like, shh. And my wife's like, I still can't smell it. I'm like, what is happening? It's landing on my middle name or something somewhere else, but I don't know. But shout out to Jay Sean, man. You know, teach me where the sprayers. Pause. That was horrible. But when I do see you,
Pause, man. That is so funny. So I really thoroughly enjoyed the show. I keep telling people you renewed my belief in R&B, especially for male singers. I had a hard time connecting with lately, especially with the material. I just really love and real good, music and content. So I really want to thank you for that. And I'll pass it on over to James.
Yeah.
I really want you to talk about the concept just behind Trust and Love. Like, I listened to the song, I put it on my playlist. Like, I got a playlist of probably about 3,000 songs. So I'll be rifling through these songs when I go out and drive Lyft and like all of that stuff. And you guys, actually both of your songs, so this and the single with the Chicago Kid, BJ the Chicago
where you gonna go? Yeah.
I love that song, man. Like,
thank
it's
you.
just like both of these songs, like they're like at the top of the playlist. Like, first and foremost, I want you to talk about just the concept behind the song, why you felt it was important to really put this out there in the atmosphere, but then also just the traction that where you gonna go. Like, that song continues to do very, very well.
Yeah.
And I'll be all the way honest, like, I didn't know a whole lot about BJ the Chicago Kid. So it's like when I first went into listening to it, I was looking for somebody to come with like a hard rap or like something like that on there. And I'm like, damn, did I hear him? Did I hear him? Yeah. Y'all blend really, really, really well together. Man, and it's cool because it's giving people the opportunity to really get to know who he is too and what he does. And then he's like on Snoop and Dre's new album. So I had a chance to listen to him on there.
Yeah.
And, it's cool though, man. But I would love for you to talk about that.
So Trust and Love, interesting enough, I had got some new drum sounds, and they sent me to this like just different place. And I remember I was calling people like, man, is this Afro beat? I couldn't tell where I was at. I just know it was super rhythmic and I was just having a good time. Yeah. And what's crazy was we got mics everywhere, right? Like just mics all over the place. But I just took a regular handheld mic and I was just dancing around the room and just was singing to the beat, just kind of get a feel. And Trust and Love was probably like the fourth or fifth idea I had to it. The first idea was I just want to do right by you, or I just want just best for you. I just want what's best for you, baby. Right. And it was like, okay, nah. And I sung another thing. I'm just dancing. And then I remember just wanting to do something, just simplify it. And I think, that's the funny thing about really finding. So like it was more of a sound at first. And it was like, oh wow. So then it was like, so if you really listen to the hook, I'm not really saying trust in. I'm going, and I remember when we rehearsed with the band, and the band got together, they were like, try to put some trust in some love. I was like, no.
I think I'm probably right along with them because I swear, like, I played it back a million times, and I'm like, what the fuck is he saying? Like,
but it's saying words, but it's still like, I want it to be, I'm saying, try to put some trust, it's a lie. Try to put some trust, it's a lie. Try to put some trust, it's a lie. And it's just like, I didn't want it. Try to put some trust in some love.
Right.
I just want that, and it just kind of felt right. And at the same time, and we've been there before, man. And the crazy part is, what's always interesting, a lot of times you can listen to songs in different layers where it may listen to the song as if I'm talking to a woman, and then listen to the song as if I'm looking in a mirror. Right. And a lot of times it's like, I'm just like, man, try to trust it. Like I got my armor up. Oh, I'm hardcore. I'm trying to get all these women. Nah, man, try to put some trust in it. Rather put some, like, and so it was really interesting. And then I just really was, while jamming, and I started talking to Jay Sean. I probably was like half a verse, like really where I stopped singing it was right where he called. I had the hook and half a verse. I was like, yo, I'm sending this to you. And probably was just like, let's just get to finish, because I'm at a point where I wasn't trying to have stuff sitting on the table. You know, I was like, let's just get it done. And then when he sit it back, the funny thing is, and he'll tell you, he's like, man, so who is this for? Is it for me, for you, for somebody? I said, it's for us. You know, we gonna do this song. And it was great, man. It's like I think he did a masterful job. And hopefully, one thing also, like just having an up tempo that has some subject matter, right? A conversation of just a challenge. Like, hey, why don't you give it a try? I know you were hurt before. What did you learn from that? How about this time? Not bringing that to this relationship, but just trusted that we're both in a better place and made something come out of it, you know. And it's been feeling really good. And where you want to go is just really just a simple theory of how I start my day off. I really try to check the temperature of my life, what tune up, what key I'm in, what key the world is in, and how to tune into that. So where am I trying to go as a father? Where am I trying to go spiritually and mentally through my day? You know, and eventually it bled into a song. So hopefully when people listen to the song, they ask themselves like, oh, well, where am I trying to go? You know, and I don't mean it'd be great to go to Cleveland or go to Africa, but I'm just saying right here, where am I trying to go so that my happiness can find me? Where am I trying to go so that the love meant for me today I can see it, you know? And that's what the main thing about that song.
You sound like
I really love your ability to like blend improvisation and scat type style of singing. I think that's something that I really miss, especially like from like Michael Jackson was really, really good at that.
Very good.
So it's really nice to hear that on a record, because it's easy to do in a performance, but it's you know, it's really cool that it's recorded on that song.
For me, a lot of my recordings in the studio are just long, tedious improvisations. You know what I mean? It's like I try to find out who am I trying to be and what feels right. The goal is now, being in a business so long, that I can make production decisions, vocal production decisions, but yet still be in character. You know, and let the character decide where things are going to go. So yeah, I mean, I'm always, oh, this lane, okay, let's add this scat right here, or let's add this whatever that hopefully can bring somebody a high. They go, oh, I didn't expect that to go right there, you know, and so trying to be so locked in to like all the structure. Like I try to throw structure away and just try to chase the goosebumps in the song, you know. So I think that's how you find those moments. Yeah.
What has been the key, just in terms of longevity? Like this is your 18th album. Like you don't see a lot of artists who have that many projects and mentally they're in the space that you're in. Like you seem to be at a place of just comfort, happiness, like you good, like you're not really stressing, like the creativity is there, like you just can tell. You can tell that, you know, it's clearly something that you've been working on. Like what happened to this place?
I'm on a perception diet. Right. So like if I keep it a buck, I'm on keto right now, right? So and it's funny, I have this book called Beautifully All Over the Place that's coming out later on this year with the album. And one of the things I write about, I say I'm on keto, and I'm on keto right now. So I'm cutting out sugar and carbs in order so I can look better, right? Yes. And then I'm also on a reflux diet. I had vocal cord surgery 10 years ago from reflux. I had a blood hemorrhage on my vocal cords, right? So to this day, I don't really lose my voice anymore because I'm on a reflux diet. Therefore, I cut out acidic, I cut out heavy juices, I cut out eating very late at night so that my voice can stay healthy. But I'm also, most importantly, on a perception diet. And I don't allow myself to be around much negative things. I try to keep myself viewing and perceiving things in a very positive light so that I can live better as well. So the answer really could be ignorance. Like how do you put out 18 albums? Well, I mean, if I sat down and really spent time just studying streaming numbers, it would depress me, right? Or if I just really leaned on, every stream now is 0.00001 fraction of a cent. You know, for me, when I get on stage, I'm thankful for the opportunity because I remember when no one paid attention. Yeah. Right. When I wake up in the morning, I realize I'm already winning. You know, as bad as my kids are, I prayed for them. I asked for kids. You know what I mean? So it's like just trying to put myself in a perspective that I could just stay grateful. You know, I mean, like I said, I've been interviewing all day today, but guess what? I'm honored that y'all would want to take the time. You will stop your workout to have a conversation with me. So it's just, you have a choice on how you can hold things. And mind you, when the world is crashing down and when things are tough, which is happening, right? Like your health could be bothering you, or life is just, doesn't mean I'm removed from all storms. But even in the storm, that's when I got to practice it more.
Absolutely.
And a lot of times I lean on the music to kind of get me out of those ruts and whatever. But for me, I'm just grateful, and I think that's what I try to stay at. Sure, do I have bad days? Of course, but for the most part, I try to stay grateful so that I can perceive and see the things in front of me in the best light.
I'm gonna show this interview to everybody, man, because
Oh,
it's like this is the reason for these conversations. Like,
yeah,
obviously, we want to talk about the project, we want to talk about the silly shit and all of that, but I love to be able to connect with people and bring people in just to see like how they connect with our lives and like how we are really the same. It's interesting you mentioned the reflux thing because I have a reflux as of about a year ago, and
wow,
it's the same thing. And I cut out all the acidic stuff like the orange juices and like a lot of stuff because it's like it caused that reflux. I would get real bad heartburn. Couldn't figure out what it was, and I'm somebody that keep up with the doctor. Like I don't like going to the ER and all that stuff, but I keep up with my doctor and know what's going on. And like I was talking to her about it, and first thing she said, "Oh shit, that's reflux." I'm like, "What?" and that's literally how she talks to you. So
I love that doctor.
she's like, "Oh shit, that's reflux." Or if I walk in, she'd be like, "What the hell you want? And why you here?" And and like that kind of stuff. But it's just interesting though. I've done the keto thing before. So I know cutting out the sugars and like all of that stuff. And truthfully, I haven't done like the real sugar or like the white sugar in probably over 10 years.
Ooh, God bless you.
I get, man, listen, it get easier and easier.
No,
it's just, and a lot of it be a mind thing. Like it's weird. Like as long as I tried to cut out dairy, I couldn't do it until I just wasn't really thinking about it or whatever. And then I just would realize that like, shit, I ain't had no cheese in like 6 months, or I ain't had no eggs in this amount of time or whatever. And now it's to the point where I just don't have to have it. But
you better than me, man, because I live life without cheese. Oh,
it was hard at first, man, but
I can't do it.
But it's cool though. Like it's cool to hear like this side of your life and just stuff that's going on. And I try to stay positive, like just like you said, like once you wake up, like you winning already. And I just told somebody that a couple days ago, like, you know, they was like, "Well, how's your day going?" I'm like, "Shit, I'm alive, so I'm good. Everything else is secondary."
Outside of that, yeah, man.
So no, it's cool,
opportunity, man. So it's just opportunity to have a chance, and I'm trying to make the best chance I possibly can. And there's always room to improve. Like I like the fact that maybe in the gym, I'm like, all right, I need to step it up. And my man doing interviews from the gym, then what's my next time I'll be on a treadmill, like, see, I'm following your footsteps, you know.
And I ain't always that consistent, man. I'm trying to stay there. Shit, the owner of the gym right here, and he could probably tell you that I probably don't be consistent, but maybe 3 months out of the year. So I'm trying. I'm trying, but I've lost a lot of weight since I started coming though. So it's really, really cool. But I really just want to say, I know we're down to the end, man. I just want to say thank you. Like I really, really appreciate just your journey and like the creativity that's there. Like we feel it, and I feel like that's why the project is. I feel like the project is so successful because you're in that headspace of like everything is good, and even when things aren't, you know, things are going bad or whatever, like you living your life in a way that like it shows in your music, man.
Thank you.
I appreciate this opportunity just to connect with you again. Like I signed up and I was like, okay, I know we just talked to him like 3-4 weeks ago, but hopefully Raphael will let us go ahead and talk to him because it's really cool, man. So thank you. I appreciate you. I'll let Kat get her final words in.
Just the same. Listen, keep doing what you're doing. We love it. As a new fan, I'm just here for the music. I'm just here for the music
Yeah.
and the shenanigans as well. So I
I
really
love it.
enjoy watching you and Jay Shine, and I just look forward to everything else you do.
Come back to the music box, man, so we can go
Yeah,
down. We
come
got
back
to
to the
reach go
music
down.
box.
You know, you can catch me there very soon. We're gonna make it work for
Like,
sure.
do you know you're? I think you're the only. I think you're the only soul or R&B artist that was on the list for the season.
They said that. I
Yeah.
thought a lot of soul artists performed there, but yeah, I'm hey.
Nah, man. Like you was that, and to me that says a lot. It says a lot that they had you on the list because they ain't got no more of us on there. And
Wow.
the people was like vibing to you when you was there. Like the wait, like we said, something wrong with this waitress. Like she was doing all kind of crazy stuff. But then when you got out there, she was like stopping in the middle and she was like dancing and
I think
singing.
she just worked the shift to come to the show because she was
Yeah.
That's what
about to drop my soup.
that's what it
Like, girl,
was.
come on now. Now I know he doing his thing, but I'm hungry now.
Yeah. No, it says a lot, man.
Multitask.
Yeah. It says a lot. So like we really, really thoroughly appreciate you. We appreciate you for supporting the platform because the reality is, while we feel like we do good and we try to put a good thing out here, there's a number of people who now have seen our platform and that know
Yeah.
about us because of the fact that you were on here.
Oh
So
man. Awesome.
my next thing is to get you on the cover of the magazine. I hate that I had to do Jay Sean first.
No, listen, you guys represent the Cleveland. Come on, man. I get that.
Absolutely.
It's all good.
So we are
I'll
definitely going to do that.
next. So it's all good. Let me know when. I'll be ready.
Absolutely. I'm gonna actually get the word out to Raphael and because we actually just did Mariah, his artist Mariah. She's actually on
great.
cover right now.
She's
So
incredible.
I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much.
All good. Well, look, y'all be safe. Y'all need anything else? Let's wrap again soon.
Absolutely, man. Thank you.
All right, take care.
All right. What you think, Kat?
My heart is just so full. I just love him so much. I just love him so much. He has such a good tone in his voice, and just, I don't even know him. I'm just happy.
Look,
I'm
owner of
happy
the
to
gym
be
was like,
here.
I don't even know him, man. He's cool.
Yeah, he's cool.
Yeah, Eric Roberson, R&B artist.
Okay.
So yeah, I thought it was really, really cool. I was gonna ask him, and I got to talking about the gym and all that shit. I forgot I was gonna ask him because he mentioned Jazzy Jeff down in Philly and a touch of jazz and all that stuff. So I was wondering if he had done some work with them or whatever. But I'm sure we'll talk to him again. I mean, shit,
We'll talk to him soon.
this the third time we talked to him in 2 months now.
Yeah.
So now I think
so it was a wonderful interview. I love having him on here and Jay Shine. I think having the real singers and people that are doing really, really honing their craft. I really enjoy talking to them and picking their brain. I did want to update the Transcenders on last night.
Oh yeah. Last night was real dope. You trying to get your to run for her money.
So if you guys don't know, last night I did my first comedy set. Your girl can finally put comedian on her resume for sure now. I'm going to be checking out another event tonight, comedy event down in Akron. It is at JP's Lounge on, I think, North Main Street. So I'll be there checking it out tonight. And then you will be seeing me on the comedy stage a lot more. I have some things in the works. So
listen, I just want to congratulate you. Shout out to Trader Glue who was on the chat.
Trader Glue.
I just want to shout you out and really just say congratulations because it takes a lot, and I know we talked about a lot of this yesterday and today, through today or whatever, but it takes a lot to like conquer your fears and to just get out there and to do it. And the fact that, like I said, conquering your fears, you got up there on the stage and you did your first comedy set and you killed it. Like you killed it. You had people coming up to you like, this is not your first time. Is this really your first? Like you did really, really, really good. And it's showing already. You had the organizers coming up to you, like really excited and congratulatory. You had viewers or fans who were there that came up and said something. Like you had people interacting through your set, and now already, you've been tipped on to another event that's going on tonight. Like that speaks volumes. I think that you're doing amazing, and that's really the whole idea behind this whole brand and the whole company and all the stuff that we're doing is so that we can accomplish the stuff that we want to accomplish out here. So kudos to you for even just, taking the time and being willing to step out there on faith and make it happen. Because a lot of people don't do it because they're scared. A lot of people won't do it because they're scared. And you conquered your fear. You got up there and you did it. F the naysayers, you did it. So congratulations to you. It's so much stuff happening for us, so much stuff going on. Everybody, I know you guys see the scroller down at the bottom. So we have different social media down there. We have the Cash App, we got the Venmo, we got the look, I was going to say OnlyFans. It's an OnlyFans somewhere, but
coming soon.
Right now. We ain't gonna talk about that right now, but it is one song.
So y'all could support us. Send it down to the Cash App. Send what it's for. Support your girl. This stuff that we doing is not cheap. And also make sure you follow me and go look at my link tree. You can find all my platforms, and then you can also get tickets. I'm going to be on the Embrace Thy Curse fashion show. And you can purchase tickets there. So let me know if you want to purchase any tickets. Also, I am selling hard copies of my magazine articles. So let me know if you would like any of those things. So.
And then also what I was going to mention about the scroller down on the bottom, we have our new Instagram down there for Transcending the Culture is at Transcending the Culture. We had one before, and I just think it made sense to get rid of that one. And then we just ran off a UGD podcast radio for a while, but we now have an Instagram for Transcending the Culture. We're going to be doing a lot of posting on there. So make sure that you guys follow, like and subscribe on the YouTube channel. We really appreciate you guys for being on here. We are going to be back on tomorrow at 2 p.m. with Kwame, with legendary rapper Kwame, who has a new project out. And he's done a lot of production for a lot of people out there as well. So he is going to be on live with us tomorrow at 2 p.m. So you guys can tune in, obviously on the website, but then also here on YouTube, on Facebook, Twitch. And, this is it. You got anything else for us, Kat?
It's a lot. Nothing else for y'all. I'm tired.
News-wise, there's a lot of stuff going on out there too. But we can touch on some of that stuff tomorrow if you want to. I've been getting on.
I got y'all tomorrow.
Yeah, I've been getting on TikTok a little bit more. So.
Have you? Yeah, I did too. I did a couple battles. So, guys, follow me on TikTok as well. We're gonna start going on there, playing some games and doing some fun things. So make sure you follow me on all platforms at Cat Queen, KATKWUEEN.
Absolutely, and I am James Grant across all platforms. I also have Authentically James on Instagram. And then we got the new Transcending the Culture on Instagram. So I'll actually be doing a lot of posting and stuff on there tonight because we got a lot of streams coming up. We got Kwame tomorrow. We have the Mako Girls on Thursday evening at 6:00. So you definitely want to tune in for that. They are like huge across Atlanta. So they're going to be on live with us on Thursday. I got a few other people in the works that we can't necessarily mention yet, but it's a lot of stuff going on. Some new stories up on ugdigital.com. I got one up about HBCU week with Juvenile and K. Michelle. So you guys can check that out. Mariah Dawn is on the current cover of the magazine. You guys can see that at ugdigital.com. And then of course the remaining cover stories are still circulating out there. So you got a number of people. You got Beth out of Detroit, who actually we're gonna be getting with Beth this Saturday because we're heading out to Detroit to see Darren Fleet. So we'll be in Detroit on Saturday evening with Darren Fleet, Woo the comedian, and then we'll be with Beth and Mr. Ron Leffert, who is always on our chats too. So shout out to him. Thank you so much for everything.
Always.
So we'll have some stuff going on with that this weekend. Open Letters to a Survivor, I believe, is back this Sunday. I need to confirm that with Amanda, but they've been on maybe about a 4-month hiatus, so they will be back on this weekend. We have the Game Changer launching on September 20th. That is sports, and that is with Austin Kennedy. So if you guys don't know who Austin is yet, definitely be checking that out because he's launching his sports platform next Saturday. We're launching the Soap Dish on the 21st. That's next Sunday. So that's coming. Of course, again, Open Letters to a Survivor will be back on Sundays as well. They're going to be every other week now instead of every week. So twice a month, you'll be able to get them. UGD Live is going back to the airwaves, the radio airwaves on October 11th. So that's coming up. We'll actually be, let me see, Detroit this weekend. We'll be in Atlanta I will probably be in Atlanta on the 25th for the Sheen Magazine Awards, Sheen Awards, and the red carpet and all that stuff. But then we'll be in Atlanta October 4th and 5th. That's a Saturday and Sunday. So we'll have some stuff going on at that point down there. And I think that's about it. Shout out to Eric Roberson again for coming onto the platform with us today. Shout out for Jay Sean Champion, who is on the single Trust and Love that we talked about today with Eric Roberson. Shout out to Raphael. Thank you so much for the opportunity. And I think that's all I got, Kat.
That's it for me, guys.
I'm trying to get back to the sauna.
Great show. Love ya. Bye.
I'm trying to get back to the sauna. Oh, yeah, that's all I got for you. All right. Everybody have a good night. Make sure you guys follow us across social media. And we will see you guys tomorrow at 2 p.m. sharp for Kwame. We'll be on with Kwame tomorrow at 2 p.m. sharp. So we will talk to y'all then. And we'll be on social media. So you guys might catch us outside of that. Peace. Kat, I'll talk to you in a little bit.